Hey there, thank you for joining me for another session of Tarot to a T. Cheers! So today we're going to do a March bonus reading. And this is basically going to ask, what do you need to know at the moment? Okay? And this is going to be for the sign of Aquarius. I was looking at my list this morning and I couldn't believe I hadn't done Aquarius yet. Usually do Aquarius kind of at the beginning. I don't know, I guess because it's kind of the order, of the zodiac signs. Aquarius usually gets done earlier. And for some reason, Aquarius slipped my mind. Maybe Aquarius is doing really good right now and doesn't need any advice, but we're going to go ahead and proceed here with something you generally need to know at the moment. Again, this is a bonus reading. It's a little bit different than my normal monthly reading, but actually I like this format. I think I might adopt it or use it in my monthlies from now on. So if you like it, give me some feedback on it, okay? So right here we have something you need to know, and then this is going to be your advice, just to let you know what's going on. You got some major new starts going on at the moment. Aquarius, or this is something you need to become aware of. I can't imagine you wouldn't be aware of this, honestly. That's why I kind of said, yeah, you must be in the midst of something that's moving ahead. And I think it's something you've wanted for a while, or something that's, I don't know. It's just like something you've really, really wanted, honestly, because there's a lot of passion involved behind this, and contentment, like your heart's desire being fulfilled. There does seem to be some kind of warning here about destroying the balance and the harmony in something. You might know a little bit more about what this might mean. It could be like a home life situation where things in the home life are just experiencing some harmony as a result of these changes. Specifically, this ace with this new beginning has to do with some kind of venture, like business adventure. So it could involve finances, obviously, because we have diamonds, aka pentacles. But this right here, this is a very interesting ace, because this can go, like I said, this can go in the direction of you have some kind of desire being fulfilled. I mean, like, for real. Or it could be the end of a dispute of some sort, some kind of conflict. Now, that could still be a desire being fulfilled, honestly. So it's kind of, to me, it's the two sides of the coin, right? Major new starts though. Yeah. And it's moving ahead. It might be moving ahead, moving ahead kind of quickly. This is a positive sign, though, for sure. Okay? Let's get a little bit of clarification, though. Even with this new format, it's fairly easy to ask for clarification. Okay, so there's some kind of strong female energy involved. It could be you, or it could be somebody you're dealing with. They're generally a good-natured person, though. But they embody, or they are a more experienced, more mature female energy. It could be a parent, honestly. Somebody like that. Somebody with some kind of authority and has some power over your life, in the sense that they rest just a little bit above the hierarchy in your particular family situation, or, extended family even. I always say this about this queen. This queen is a very graceful, They don't always like say everything that's going on in their head. And honestly, there's something to be watched out for with this queen. They can be very moody. They can kind of flip on you a little bit. They can surprise you with that, honestly, because they're so quiet. Now this is about, again, we're looking at some kind of financial or abundance in general. Some kind of doorway has been opened for you, or is going to be open for you, and it's going to involve this strong female energy. So I don't know, maybe that's somebody who is opening a door for you. But what's going to happen is you're going to be able to use finances or resources in a way to get yourself out of some debt, like out of a hole of some sort. Maybe even make a major repair, like something that has needed repair. And then we have an introduction of, again, some Pentacles energy, but it's a younger, more youthful kind of energy, okay? With this Jack. It could be a younger person or just somebody who embodies that. It could be you. Maybe with this new start, you're feeling a little invigorated, like you feel young again because you have some of these burdens lifted off of your shoulders. That would totally make sense. It's generally, I don't know. I don't know what else to say about this Jack or this young energy here. And I don't know why there's this element of disharmony. If this resonates with you, then you need to, please, if you will, come forward and mention in the comments. For example, if it's not too personal, what this disharmony is. Because I think you're moving ahead with something in some way, and there's a burden being lifted off, but it's creating some disharmony. And see, this is kind of one of those situations where I'm not necessarily privy to that because I'm not getting enough information. And if I am and it's in front of me, I don't see it. I'll be flat out honest with you. But your advice here, let's move on to the advice. Wow, okay. So actions being taken that are going to bring something to completion. Again, open roads, and again, actions leading to completion. Clubs. That's the end of a cycle. And another club. My gosh. Okay. Wow. It's almost in perfect succession here. I would just say with this end of the cycle here, you might be bringing in some kind of message for somebody or somebody around you. Yeah, that's going to be really good news. I mean, it could be that the good news is coming to you, but it's literally about it being carried. It's almost like somebody comes to your door, knocks on the door, and says, I got something to share with you. Or they pick up the phone, or I'm not seeing like a text. I think it's something more involved with that, not just casual text, as an example. But it's bringing in some kind of major completion, ending, but it's good. Yeah. This 8 right here is about moving ahead, and the advice behind this card, honestly, is about, I think you've kind of been stuck in some ways of thinking. Okay, bear with me a second. And it's wanting you to take a break and kind of step back and kind of take in what has happened and what has transpired and gain a new perspective. Maybe it's just asking you to be a little bit more insightful. possibly how it affected this situation or person over here, where it brought some disharmony or some kind of conflict in a partnership. Honestly, it's like a particular person that's involved here. It could be a spouse, but I'm not seeing spouse written all over this, so take it how it resonates. I know you hear that 100 times a day when you watch tarot readings, but honestly, we're just getting a little sneak peek into something that's going on with you that's very personal. So only you can answer those questions and say, oh yeah, aha, I see that. You recognize that, right? This was destined to happen. This 6 is also about open pathways, open doors, just like this one. But this one is like, this was destined to happen. This was like in the course of your life, or your destiny. This was going to happen. So I guess view it that way, right? But this is definitely progress being made in some important area of your life that it just needed a fresh start. I'm not seeing a whole lot about what it pertains to. I'm not seeing work. I'm not seeing a relationship. I'm seeing a little bit of finance, but let me get a couple of clarifiers just so if I can pull something else out. Again, you have the card of completion. Honestly, this is about some kind of loss. But it's a loss as a result of necessary changes, which is interesting. I think you might have lost some things in the process of this new beginning, but it was necessary for the changes to come about, which you really wanted, because you really wanted to move ahead, remember? And you took a little bit of a risk with this. In some sense of this course of action or changes, you took a risk. There was a gamble. I think it has to do with finances, or again, I'm not seeing work and I'm not seeing personal life. So it's finances in some realm of your life. That's all I can say. It's kind of mysterious. Aquarius, I think this is good. I mean, I'm not seeing rainbows and unicorns and fairies flying around, but honestly, I think this is something you wanted. And it's going to bring you into a point of completion that needed to happen because of your destiny here. It was fated. Yeah, it was necessary changes, and that's what's important. So thank you for joining me. If you want to see me again, be sure to subscribe so you get a notification. I am getting ready to release April readings here, and this will just be in a couple days. So take care until I see you again. Bye for now.